This morning, the Obama administration appears to be a step closer to revising U.S. policy on hostages. CBS News has learned administration officials will brief some of their families as well as former hostages next week in Washington. Margaret Brennan is at the State Department. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning. Well, many of the families were simply too upset to participate, but around 24 told the White House there should be a sweeping overhaul of U.S. policy. So far, the changes appear limited. 6 American hostages have been killed in the past 10 months.
When I need my government, it seems that I have been totally abandoned.
U.S. aid worker Warren Weinstein, a captive for nearly 4 years, was one of the latest fatalities. His family believes that the U.S. should have done more to save him. So do the parents of journalist James Foley, who say the government refused to share information about their son and threatened to prosecute them if they paid ransom for his release.
We really feel that our government needs to have a clearer policy. We felt we were in the dark a lot. We were not really part of the team.
The public pressure led President Obama to order a review of the U.S. hostage policy. Its results are expected to be unveiled next week. Among the recommendations, improve communication between families and the government, assign a single coordinator to oversee all rescue efforts, and stop threatening families who wish to make ransom payments. But some had asked for a bigger overhaul.
The hostage recovery effort was broken.
And just last week, Pentagon whistleblower Lieutenant Colonel Jason Amrine told Congress that the problem is bureaucratic mismanagement. Congressman Duncan Hunter has repeatedly warned that without better coordination, more Americans will be at risk.
Radical Islam is kind of storming the world right now. So wherever Americans are, contractors, reporters, journalists, you're going to have more hostage cases.
Sources tell us that the U.S. government will still refuse to directly negotiate with terrorists or to pay ransom. Some of the families had hoped that ransom would be legalized or that they'd at least be given direct help from professional government hostage negotiators. They'll find out next week if these changes fall short and if they'll make any difference for the next hostage. Gail?
Thank you, Margaret.